Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. Today I will finally take down the last few Christmas ornaments. The coffee break world has almost completely transitioned back to the normal stage, which is a little bit sad because it looks really cool when all the Christmas trees are around. But first, I need to feed the cat, so let's get a salmon. Cat, what do you think about salmon? Yes? You interested? Here. Alright. Okay. Cat starts to purr. Cat enjoys the salmon. Let's step outside. Say good morning to the bees. Yes. They are producing some honey. Well, that's always cool. I need to harvest said honey soonish. Need to craft some campfires before I can do this. Everything seems to be order and as it should be, so that's cool. Alright, there's one Christmas tree on top of the museum left, and then there is this lonely Christmas tree, so to say. The Christmas tree with all the yellow Christmas ornaments. Once I got these two, I think I'm really done. And the coffee break world is... instant tree is back to the normal state. I still like to get these... Get some kind of decoration for the springtime, for Easter. Like having lots of tulips around or something like that. I always say I want to do this, and then in the end I'm not going to do it because I like tulips. I would need to first get to the respective biome. There are some tulips when I walk towards the village where I get the manning enchantments. But that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not doing this. I think maybe this year. Maybe I can do it this year and I can turn the coffee break world into spring wonderland, or however one wants to call it. Or you stay there while I'm quickly getting the Christmas ornaments from up there. At some point I might need to add a pressure plate there to close the doors automatically. Map wall. Yeah. I also need to put a few more tools to display also. Speaking of tools, let's get the pickaxe out. At some stage I need to do some fishing and repair all my tools. Maybe I will do this before I start to get into the caves, to eliminate the caves. It feels a little bit as if the Endermen have decided to reduce their presence, which would be cool, which would be really cool. I'm not quite sure if this has something to do with me having placed a couple of more torches in the one cave, or if this is a result of a Minecraft update. I'm not sure. Not really sure what, of course, what changed this. I'm definitely happy about it. The Endermen were really a nuisance. Okay, let's get up here. Yesterday I had the last session of my Light and Dark Sides of Extended Reality lecture. We also did the exam to the one lecture I was instructed to do or to hold this winter term. So yeah, finally the lecture period comes to an end. It feels so good. It feels so good to know that those crazy Tuesdays are over. Those Tuesdays with 6 hours of teaching. It would have been not as bad if the labs would have been moved from the old building to the new building as planned. But unfortunately, the move did not happen. We initially thought the labs will be moved around December, but this did not happen, so I had to constantly get to the old building after I had the first lecture, and then once I was done with the exercise, get back to the new building. So there was constant traveling, which made Tuesday even more annoying. If I would have had the normal 30 minutes of break in between the sessions without the travel time, I think it would have been so much better. But oh well, it didn't happen, so now I'm even more happy that the crazy Tuesdays are over. This feels good. This feels very good. The exam went well, I guess. As always, there were a couple of students who did not sign up for the exam and were then disappointed as we had to send them away. When they are not registered for an exam, they can't take part in that exam. So that's always a sad situation, because they might have prepared for it, or they might have felt stress to get to the exam. Then they are told, well, we are sorry, but you forgot to sign up for it. On the other hand, there were, I don't know, more than 90 students who managed to successfully sign up for the exam, so it's not something that is impossible. Others have done this, and the majority have done this, so yeah, this is a little bit, oh no, Enderman. This is a little bit sad and strange, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, there are some dark spots. I need to do something about it. I need to do some caving, I guess. Hi, chicken. Yeah, we unfortunately had to send them away. The rest of the students did hopefully a good job. I don't know, we still have to grade the exam, so this will take some time until we find out how well they did. The students I also had in my very own lecture said that it was alright, not perfect, but kinda okay-ish, so that's good. So no one was really disappointed by the exam, which is also nice, because we created those exercises more or less from scratch. On Friday, as already discussed last time, will be the students' exhibition. So they will once again present their projects. I'm once again one of the examiners, so need to get to 9 projects or so. I'm not quite sure. I was told the number of projects I have to grade on Friday, but I already forgot about it again. I'll find out on Friday again what I need to do. So yeah, that's always exciting, and since this exhibition is rather small, it will also be, I guess, very relaxing to go through, because then I can take my time to listen to the students' talks, presentations, ask some questions, maybe even see some of the projects I'm not assigned to grade, but I'm just interested in. It would be something cool, something exciting when I can finally enjoy the exhibition without constantly being in a hurry to get all the projects graded before we run out of time or so. Yeah, that's cool. And once this is over, the lecture period is fully over. Really excited about this one. This is going to be great to have then some weeks, at least several months, several weeks. Not quite sure. It ends. It's almost 2 months. I think it starts again mid of April. So it's very close to be. Okay, then I'm at 34 carpet. That's better. It's not an odd number of carpet pieces, so this is good. All right, then I got plenty of torches. Well, I need plenty of torches for the caving situation. Can store the apples here. Got already a good bunch of wood. Well, I think before bad guys start to appear, let's quickly go to bed and continue organizing the inventory in the morning. Yep. Yeah, it's roughly 2 months, so that's good. That's really nice. Of course, I do have the exam of the light and dark sides of extended reality lecture. This is coming up at the end of February, but that's not so problematic. What else? Let's quickly go through these things. All these blocks go into the tower. The yellow goes here. Okay. Oh, wait, I need some water. Let's quickly grab some water. I think while I'm at it, I can also do some fishing and repairing of my tools. Oh, apparently one of the eggs I threw away has survived. Has survived the flight, and even spawned a young little chickling. So that's cool. Very cool. Yeah, what else? There's, I guess, not so much else. Saturday, as discussed some episodes ago, I will get to my parents to celebrate the birthday of my dad. So that's going to be cool, unless of course there's another strike of the train service, the German train service. If this would happen, it would be bad, but I think there are currently no strikes scheduled. Looking forward to that one. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So I'm just more or less relieved that the teaching period is over, and I have this no longer this is crazy Tuesday. It's at least more than 2 months to go until the next lecture period starts, as just discussed. But this lecture period then will be so much better because then I do only one course. So things will be so much more relaxed during the summertime, I guess, which is cool, which is very nice. Also, I'm doing something they basically already know about, and it's not like, hey, lecture period starts in 1 week, please take over that lecture. Then I'm scrambling around to figure out what I have to say for each session of the lecture. So that's also a plus. It's a big plus. Yeah, I'm thinking what else is going on. I mean, there's not really a lot going on. Currently, it's the Carnival season. I'm absolutely no Carnival person, so I'm okay with skipping everything. I need to see if there are some Carnival person when I'm on the train. My parents. I don't think so, because Berlin is not so much of a Carnival town. There will be some Carnival events around here. There, I guess, several events already taking place. I at least heard from a couple of people surrounding me that they went to a certain event or a different event, and I personally don't even know that those events exist, because yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. I was also talking to someone about Carnival, and I think it's definitely a thing where it's all about tradition and growing up with it. In this region where I currently live in, Carnival is somewhat of a traditional thing, with those big fests and events and decorated wagons and parades through the streets and whatnot. So yeah, from young age on, people get used to Carnival and it's part of their lives. During my time, we had a little bit of Carnival and on one day during elementary school, but that's about it. So it never was really something important, something huge in Berlin. It's just not a tradition there. So it feels strange to me being surrounded by this Carnival situation. I guess this is really the main thing. Also, I'm maybe not so much of a party event person that I would try to say, okay, I definitely have to give it a try. I have to party with the others or so. That's also not so much my cup of tea. I am kinda... Hey, excuse me, chicken. I'm kinda lucky also with my trip to and from Berlin. I leave on Saturday. On Sunday, there will be one big parade in the center of the town, and the tram line is going through the center of the town where the parade is. So this could be interesting to get to the train station in time. So it's good that they have the parade on Sunday and I'm leaving on Saturday. There's in my district of the town, there's also a carnival event, a parade on Tuesday, but I mean, I haven't decided yet if I will return on Tuesday or Wednesday. But even if I would return on Tuesday, it wouldn't be so bad because it's just in my district, so I could use a tram line until I'm getting as close as possible, and the rest I could walk. So yeah, I think I managed to evade all those Carnival situations. Sure, I'm happy for those people who are saying, okay, I'm all in for it, I'm enjoying it, sure, do it, have fun. It's great when you enjoy this. I personally always feel a little bit misplaced when I'm in the center of such a situation. I gave it a try as I moved to this town with some colleagues. 2 or 3 years or so I gave it a try, but the fascination for it never really ignited on my end. So yeah, that's this Carnival situation. The only nice thing about Carnival are the pastries. There are some pieces of pastry that are filled with some jam. That's kind of cool. They come up with some also creative ones. Wait, we have other cream fillings and so on. So that's definitely nice. But I guess that's the only nice thing about Carnival also, at least to my understanding. Yeah, there's really not so much to talk about right now. I'm just fishing along, trying to get my things in shape again. Next time, hopefully, I will start with the science and the lighting of the cave system. I'm quite sure this will be somewhat of a difficult task to really get it to a good layout and to a good system that I always can find my way out of the caves, that I can light up all the dark spots where Endermen might come from. However, as said, it seems there's a decline in the number of Endermen, which is great, which is really great that they finally stopped bothering me. So that's cool. Yesterday I also had a talk with one of my students I supervise. This was a little bit difficult talk because they don't really see what is really scientific work and what is just, yeah, let's say part of the process or so. I mean, in this very case, it's all about the fact that conducting the experiment itself takes lots of time, and that this should somehow, according to the student, be acknowledged in the efforts of completing the master's thesis. Looking at this from a scientific point of view and from the, let's say, main requirements for finishing the master, it's more about proving that you can work scientifically. Sure, conducting an experiment is an important step of it, but it's just a repetitive task. So there's nothing critical about it. Sure, you have to do the experiment right. You need data to prove or to answer your research questions, but it's basically just a chore and not really the real scientific work. And yeah, this is always, on the one hand, a sad thing, because even if someone someone recruits 100 participants or so for an experiment, it does not really improve the quality of the scientific work when the rest of the scientific work is not good. And this understanding, or yeah, understanding this seems to be very difficult. This student was once again then discussing with me that he finds that he's putting in lots of effort, and I'm just thinking, well, actually you don't. So there's always a big problem in understanding what actually is needed. I always try to make it clear, but this seems to be a very complicated case. So this is always sad. I mean, of course, I would say, hey, you put on lots of time, but it doesn't change it. It doesn't improve the quality, the scientific quality of the work. And with a master thesis, they want to prove that they can work scientifically. So yeah, it's always a difficult and hard task to do this, and it's also a hard situation when they want to try to convince you that, hey, what I did was lots of effort, and you always are starting then to discuss with them like, actually it wasn't. And I mean, I also had to inform him that, hey, if you really want, I mean, you can reduce the workload. You don't have to do everything, but then you have to accept the fact that you might not end with the best grade possible. So this is also often a surprise for the students. Yeah, it wasn't a fun discussion in the end. Anyways, we are at the end of this episode. Next time I can talk about the exhibition and hopefully about cool and great projects, and maybe even some other cool topics, because recently it seems like there's not much going on also, which is a little bit sad. Anyways, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!